Hello, it's Aurora. I bought a bouquet of roses from this guy who was selling them on the street corner. And the roses smell divine. I wish I could have you smell them. $5. $5 for, they're so fragrant. For a rose smell in my apartment. My life has been pretty flippin' awesome. Can I say that right now? Got a lot of great stuff going on. I got new headshots and I really like them. This is a first. Oftentimes I don't like my headshots. I'm starting to teach acting to newbies, which is great. It's fun. It's easy in some regard. For me, anyway. Which is great. And my love life is taking a turn for the fantastic too, which is cool too. So I think, like, I went for a hike today and it just kind of popped into my head. How do I say this? The more present you are with the good stuff, okay, how about this way? When you're present with the amount you're present, the amount that you are present with the good stuff is directly proportional to how much of your residual pain and baggage that you have dealt with or not dealt with. So if you're present like 100% of the time and with the good stuff, then you're golden, man. But if you're like present, 70% of the time with the good stuff, then that means you got some 30% over there that needs to be dealt with, because it's pulling you from being fully in the experience of the present moment, which is awesome. And I come to this conclusion based on some contrasting experiences I've had in the sort of dating relationship department recently, and I think I've spent a lot of time over the last few years just really diving into my crap, the relationships that trigger my stuff. And I think that's important, but I think it's also really important to be aware that's what you're doing when you're doing it, because if not, then you don't have perspective on it and you can get really, really bogged down and sucked into the junk. Your own junk, and taking on other people's junk as your own. So I guess what I've discovered is that if I look at like all of the relationships that have triggered a lot of bad feelings in my life as one relationship, so not as separate people, but as an energetic entity, as stuff that doesn't feel good, I can see patterns in the people that I've chosen. And those patterns have nothing to do with them, really, but it has everything to do with me and where I am in my own pain cycle, pain pattern. So if I take a look and see, there's this, I've done so much work, so this is awesome, but I used to be way unavailable, just so, walls everywhere. And I'm not like that anymore. I can be really present with good stuff and feel and receive it and feel okay with it. There's still a part of me like that I need to work on. There's still like this small portion of me that pulls me out, the unavailable part of me that's very attracted still to the stuff that doesn't feel good. Because the reason that I'm attracted to that is because then my unavailable part, the part that the hurt part of me, doesn't have to be seen, doesn't have to take responsibility and receive any kind of attention, light, good stuff. So that's something for me to continue working on. But what I'm seeing in this like new thing that's sort of emerging in my life that's really amazing, that I don't think I've ever been this present in this sort of like functional in a good thing ever. I'm seeing how wonderful and uplifting and non-issued it is. It's so great. And what am I trying to say here? I guess like I find these moments, I have these moments where I get really freaked out, and that small portion of me that's still a bit unavailable likes to come out and say, oh, no, 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 we can't be here, we can't receive this. No, I'm not letting myself out to this person, because I'm not. What is this? Itchy. And then it says, no, what's more attractive is to hide and to continue focusing and putting energy into people who will not give me what I want or the attention that I need, because then I won't be seen. The hurt stuff will not be seen. I won't have to deal with it. But here I am, now finally gravitating towards the good, the light, the wonderful, the uplifting, the supportive, just good stuff. And that feels awesome. But, you know, it's kind of like when you make choices in your life, you can't just make one choice in like your personal life or your professional life and have it not overflow into everything else. Because how you do, there's a workbook that I did in college. It's called How You Do Anything is How You Do Everything. So you make a change in one area, the rest of your life is going to have to shift along with it, which is good. Just make sure you're shifting in the right direction. And gain everything you can gain from those negative experiences so that it gives you fuel to step further into the positive stuff. So having said that, I guess the whole point of this was the amount that you're present in the good stuff is directly proportional to how much of your baggage, your crap, you've dealt with. And I see it directly.